Morgan coming to you with a light test, a helmet light test here at Highland Cycles. We have 4 lights. We got the MotoMinded Torch, Task Racing, I forget what they call it, anyway, single helmet light. Desert Unlimited, new to the game, using a Baja Designs light, but their own battery, and Dango Designs with the little tiny guy that I tested on the Death March. So each one's got a different kind of battery. MotoMinded, we're running the anti-gravity XP10, so it's a huge battery. Task Racing has its own battery. Desert Unlimited has its own style battery. I mean, they bought it from someone, and obviously they did too, but Dango Design has a different style battery. This video is all about runtime. So they're all charged up. I just finished charging all of them to 100%. I'm going to plug them in and turn them on to their full bright and just let them run. And we're going to check in and see how long it takes for them to die. The only kind of thing that's a bit of an outlier is the Baja, or the MotoMinded one. You can choose what battery you want, and I chose the biggest, nastiest one, so it's probably going to run a long time. Also, it is a really bright light, so who knows. Anyway, so yeah, this should be interesting, guys. I hope it's interesting. If it's interesting to you, then stay tuned. We'll just check in on these things every now and then, and I've got a stopwatch I'm going to start. Got a fan over here to run to blow on them, because these little lights do get super hot, and most of them have some sort of switch inside the circuit board that'll turn it off if it gets too hot. So got the fan to blow on them to hopefully keep them cool. And yeah, this should be kind of interesting. I'm excited. I've never actually just run one until it was out. So all right, I'm gonna plug them in and we'll get going. Alright guys, we're just over an hour. Everything is still burning bright. No problems. Got the fan working good, keeping them all nice and cool. Touch them, they don't feel hot, which is good. Yeah, they all are doing really well. They're all still super bright. All of these lights are made to just run until they turn off. I think the Dango, this back light, and actually the Task, these back lights will turn colors as they start to run out of battery. So they actually give you an indication. The MotoMinded, with this battery, it does show its charge over here. So that would, but the reality is you're not going to see it. Now the Dango, since this is sitting in front of your face, you might actually notice if that turns yellow or red. So that would be kind of cool. The rest of them you're not going to notice anyway. There's no way you're going to like see that because it's going to be in the backpack or something. So anyway, like I said, hour and 7 minutes in. We'll check in here another hour. There's CJ. All right, guys. So we are 2 hours and 43 minutes into this test, and if you take a look here, the Dango Designs is showing red, and so is, it's really hard to see, but so is the Task Racing. So that means we are dangerously close to running out of juice. They're all still on, all still burning plenty bright. They haven't dimmed at all good. But the other thing I want to show you is that the XP10 anti-gravity is only showing one little dot of battery power, so it's running low too. This one is the Desert Unlimited, and it's showing 3. So right now I think the Desert Unlimited is going to run the longest. Like I said, I'm going to run them until they just turn off, but I have to say that right now, Desert Unlimited, it's showing basically half battery juice left at least showing on the batteries. So that's pretty good. And it's really bright. Let's see if we take a look. There's it right there versus the Dango. So, Desert Unlimited's calling for like 2370, basically 2400 lumens. Dango Designs 2100 lumens. I'm not sure what the task racing is. I'll check all that out and hopefully get that in the link in the description. But we're going to be doing another video where I actually take these things out and ride with them and test them. So, yeah, we'll talk about that because just raw lumen output is not always the best determining factor. So, anyway, we're getting close, guys, to some of them dying out, and I'll let you know when they do. Alright guys, so the Task Racing and the Dango went out at almost the exact same time. Task was like 2 hours 54 minutes-ish, and the Dango was 2:56. So that's, I'm calling them the same. I'll call it 3 hours. Yeah, so now all that is left is the MotoMinded Baja Designs and the Desert Unlimited Baja Designs. Desert Unlimited is showing 2 bars, and MotoMinded 1 bar, so, or 1 dot. So we are coming down to the wire. I'm guessing that the MotoMinded is going to go out before the other one unless something changes crazy. But that's going to be interesting because that's a big jump pack, a big expensive jump pack. And if it goes out first, although I do think that this is a brighter light, although I don't know for sure. Yeah, I don't know. It's pretty awesome, guys. Yeah, we'll check back in when they die. Alright guys, sorry that I didn't finish the video at the shop. I actually started to record the last part, then my phone rang, and then it got busy, and I had to, anyway, whatever. I didn't get it done, but I'm sitting here editing it right now. The Desert Unlimited and the MotoMinded died at basically the exact same time, and it was right at 3 hours and 15 minutes. So, realistically, all 4 of those lights lasted the same amount of time. Within 15-20 minutes of each other. I mean, it's really, really close, and there's surely differences in charge of the battery and all that stuff and how many times they've been used and things like that. So I'm going to call them all 3 hours. The MotoMinded was definitely the brightest. I'm not sure exactly the lumens. I got to check that out. I'm sorry I haven't checked that out. But the then Desert Unlimited, then Task Racing came in at 4,800 lumens. Then Desert Unlimited came in at 2,400 lumens, and then Dango Design at 2,100 lumens. But they all lasted the same time. So clearly, it's a battery management situation on LEDs and things like that. And so, yeah. Anyway, I'm excited to get these things out and actually test them in the real world at night and let you guys know which ones I like the best. I've already talked a lot about the Dango Design and how I think it's really kind of a just-in-case light, but the other ones are meant to be like race lights. So I'm excited to get those out and hammer on them and see what they do. So make sure you subscribe, and yeah, I'm gonna get back to editing. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a like, maybe share it with your friends who want to go night riding, and make sure you subscribe so you get to see all the different videos about these helmet lights. Guys, take care, and I'll talk to you later.